Hi, this is Deborah Stewart, and I'm an abstract artist, and I work in soft pastel and acrylic on canvas. And I have a Patreon channel that I create videos for every week on abstract acrylic painting and soft pastels. And this video is a condensed version of one of my recent videos that I put on Patreon, and I thought I would, shorten it and put that here on YouTube. And it is how to take some drawings of flowers and other botanical references and use those to create an abstract floral in pastel. So that's what this video is, and if you would like to see the longer version, if you would like to look at some of my other videos that are on Patreon, you can check out my Patreon channel. It is patreon.com/Deborah L. Stewart. So thanks for watching. Really light in the beginning, barely touching the paper, and just get those dark ones around and avoid coloring in I do pay attention to where the edge of a leaf or a flower ends and the background begins, but I also really don't want to spend a lot of time, say, coloring things in. And where it's white because of the brush stroke, I leave that and I start to put in lighter pastels in those areas where there are where the paper is showing through, because that adds to kind of the abstract nature of I think I'll put a little in the background. I put them in really loose with the side of the pastel at first, and then I can go back in later. And I also might make these flowers, different colors from each other, but for right now, I'm not doing that. So let's see. I use a lighter pastel down here. I think I'll put in right now, as I look, some of the lighter background colors. And I picked out just a few colors. I'll probably, change those up as I go. As far as the greens, I have some olive greens and I've got some more blue greens. I think in the background, I don't want just one color of green, but I want some olive green and I want some, love this neutral. What it is it's a dark yellow. So it's almost like a yellow ochre in a way. And the texture from the brush on the paper is what I really like about this process, because I love being able to hit the ridges of that texture, because it really makes the pastel sparkle. I'll let some of that red show through, but as far as the pressure I'm putting on the pastel, it's really light, like a feather touch. The more pressure I put on the pastel, the heavier the pastel application is going to be. So I really try to keep it light in the beginning. See how it goes through these leaves here, and this is red. I'm going to leave that like that because I like that effect. And maybe you might wonder, well, why do I use the drawing instead of just a photograph? I like the simplified version of the drawing. The drawing helps simplify things, which I think are really important for abstract. I think it's good to get away from thinking, well, this is the way it has to look. Well, this is the color of an abstract, and it doesn't have to look exactly like the flower that I drew. See, and I go over those lines. I don't want to be coloring in the lines. The lines are there, but try to do as much as I can. Okay, so I think, you know, I've got red violet, I've got some yellows and some yellow greens. I think along with the reds, the red violet, some blue violet might really help. Some more intense, like here is a blue violet that I might use. Oh, it's kind of dark. Again, another one of those earthy colors. And maybe even a lighter version of it. Here we go. There, kind of a lighter version. So I can leave that red kind of popping through and it gives a real sparkle. Okay, I'm kind of liking that on how that's going. Now I have also pulled out some of these Diane Townsend pastels. They're really kind of intense. And I usually save them for the end. I like the colors. They are, you know, expensive. They're gritty. They really, look at that, really is a great way to get a good line. So I've got several like flower types of colors. So I'll start putting some more of those kinds of, I do have a magenta one. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing my process. This is something that I use regularly when I create my abstract floral pastels, and I often use those as an inspiration to start some of my larger acrylic paintings. So thanks for watching, and you can see more of my work on my website at deborahstewart.com, and you can check out my Patreon channel if you'd like to see some of the things that I offer there. So thank you.